Philly is in my blood. It's how we're ingrained, how we're brought up. Having the skyline at our back at all time it always reminds you where you come from and how do you continue to make sure you're making your people proud and make sure that we're having an impact in and around the city. I like numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I like to be in front of people. I like to help people. And in finance, you have the ability to, use numbers to make an impact, not just to calculate. Unfortunately, my parents did separate. And I believe a lot of it was monetary. I believe if, with the right people walking with them in their financial journey, that they could have had a different outcome. When people think of financial advisor, financial professional, a lot of times they're thinking about investments, but that's not it. Our role is meeting people where they are, understanding them, having some level of empathy to really help them get to where they want to be. And if we do that right, then it has a trickle-down effect, because it affects not only them, but it affects their family. It affects the people that are around them. And then our community benefits in the grand scheme. So I think it's a very important role in our society. When you think about the racial wealth gap, it's the difference in wealth when it comes to your typical black family versus your typical white family. The dollars also mean other things. It means access to better healthcare. It means access to better education. It means access to just dollars for starting businesses, to buy the new house. And that's the definition of inequity. Really, it became sort of a grassroots type of idea, creating this mission of Black financial empowerment. And we're just trying to do our part in that race, in that march, if you will, and continue to push and strive for racial equity, especially when it comes to financial equity. At Equitable, we are able to create a business that's encompassed within the larger company, but really we control it. We maintain it. We drive the success of that business, and really with the full support of the national and local branches. You're really an entrepreneur. The best way to sum it up is that you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. As a financial professional, we have complete autonomy. We're in complete control of our day-to-day activities and our schedules.
All right, give me my 220.
So if I need to make a parent-teacher conference at 1 o'clock on a Tuesday, I can do that. And that ties right into my ability to be able to coach my son's basketball team, to be able to, kind of guide them. How can I make this kid a better human, if you will? So when we talk about the racial wealth gap, we know that it didn't happen overnight. There were systems and processes in place that fostered that to happen. There's not one way that we're going to close it. When I look back in 5 years, 10 years, 20, generational wealth is a part of my plan. And when we get to that point and the community gets to that point, that's success. A lot of times you just need some representation to help drive and push the needle. And so I'm personally happy to be a part of that mission.